Recording is on.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to LisaBug Mind Body Blend. And today we are going to be focusing on working through the hips in all directions that the hips move. So if we lift our leg forward, this is called hip flexion, where we're flexing at the hip joint forward. If we take the leg out to the side, it's hip abduction, abduction, which means moving away from the midline of the body. And then if we take the leg back behind us, it's hip extension. So we're activating the hip flexors, the medial glutes, and a little bit of the hamstrings through these exercises. So I want you to have available some hand weights. As we do these work for the lower body, we're also going to be doing upper body work with that as well. A small chair for balance you might need perhaps, and then your space clear as we start with a little bit of Tai Chi to begin. So actually, we're going to come to this far side of your mat so that you have some space off to your right side. And we'll take the right hand on top, the left hand underneath. And this is our cloud hands movement. And as we step to the right, slightly bend your knees and bring the cloud hands across. And then as you step the left foot in, you'll switch the other hand on the bottom. Turning to your left. And then switch hands as you turn to the right and take a little step. And then step in. And one more time off to the right, rotate, step. And then as you step that left foot in, lift the knee up. Now I have my left hand on top. I'm going to take a small step to the left and step into that cloud hands. Rotate as you step in. Step again to the left. And step in. One more time. We've got 3 as we step to the left. And then we'll hold that right knee up. Left hand is underneath, right hand on top. Now take a little pre-twist over to the side and then step and rotate. I want you to be a little bit more generous this time with the movement of your waist. And step. One more step to the right. As you switch hands, lift up that left knee. Hold. Pre-twist to the right. And then step out. One more. Add your knee lift up and then begin right into the other side. 3. And 2. Last one. Lift up that left knee and go right into the other side. 3. Very mindful movement, focusing on balance. And the knee comes up. We have one more each direction. Step out. And balance, left knee rises. And step. Right knee rises, and we'll take one step out as we come here into our cloud hands, and we'll pulse the legs down. Now start to turn your right palm up to face the ceiling. Your left palm turns down. Press away, press away. So we're creating opposing force. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, press and hold, side stretch over, and back to the midline, side stretch over, and I'm pressing that left palm and the right palm. One more time, exhale, press, and then release the arms open, expand the chest, inhale. Exhale, round and close your fingertips towards each other. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more, inhale, open. Exhale, round. And then come into your cloud hands. Left hand is on top. Pulse the legs. Start to turn your right palm down, your left palm up to the ceiling. Push away, away. Small movement. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold down and side stretch over. Inhale, back up. Exhale, side stretch. One more time. And side stretch. Open those arms out, expand. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. 2 more. Last one, breathe in, expand, and breathe out. Then rise all the way up, straightening the legs, let your arms float down by your side. Step your feet into first position, ballet. Now if you need your small chair for balance, you can have that close by or a wall, or place your hands on your hips for now. We're going to be moving this right hip through range of motion. So I want you to tap twice, tap twice, tap twice, lift the knee up and switch the legs. So we go tap, tap, side, side, back, back, up and switch. Right, side, back, and up and switch. Left foot, tap twice, side twice, back twice, up and switch. One more time each side so you can get the hang of it. And up and the left. 2 taps forward, 2 to the side, 2 to the back, and up and rest. So that's your level 1, where you're tapping the floor so you're maintaining some connection, helping you with balance. Level 2 is to keep the leg lifted off the ground, so we're focusing more on balance. So really lengthen the spine, nice and tall, draw your shoulder blades back. Start with the right leg, lift it up twice, to the side, to the back, knee up, and switch. To the front, to the side, to the back, and up. Switch. You can use your small chair, holding onto something gently, or tap the toe down if you're struggling with balance. You can also hold your arms out. This sometimes helps you balance. It's like a tightrope walker that has the big stick. Let's do 2 more each side. Up, up, side, side, back, back, up, and switch. Left leg. So you should start to feel those hips really warming up here. The muscles working. One more each side. Up, up, back, back, and lift and switch. Up and side and back and up and switch. Okay, I'm going to use this right leg and make a bigger step each direction, coming into a front stepping lunge with the right leg. So I'm going to step out and bend my knee. Then I'm going to step out to the right and squat. Then I'm stepping out to the back and lunging and stepping in. Let's do it with the left leg. Step forward, bend the knee. Step to the side, squat. Step to the back, lunge, and step in. Right foot forward, side, back, left foot forward. Ooh, there's my balance. Side and back. Let's do one more each direction. Forward, side, and back. Last time to the left. Forward, side, and back. Okay, pick up hand weights, moderate weight. I'm going to pick up my 5s. And then we're just going to come to a nice wide Wu Chi position. Squat down and hold. Do a bicep curl, a side raise, a front raise, a bicep curl, side raise, and front raise. Just make sure these 3 exercises feel okay for your shoulders with the weight that you have. Now we did 3 lunges or 3 stepping out actions on our last set. We're going to put those with these arm movements, as long as they feel comfortable for you. Let's do one more of each. And then rise up out of that squat, step your feet together. So the right foot steps forward, we do a bicep curl. Step out to the side, squat, we do a side raise. Step back and lunge, do a forward raise. Switch legs, bicep, shoulders, lunge back, and switch, bicep. Good, at your own pace, a curl, a shoulder raise, and a front raise. Switching each time, so we're working opposite sides, focusing on balance. Nice job. There's a lot going on, so a lot of mind-body here. Focusing in awareness. Keep it coming, keep it coming. We have 2 more on each side. Curl. Squat. Back. Looking good, looking good. 1 more on each side. Switching. Nice job, and relax. Roll the shoulders. All right, stepping the right foot forward, come into that lunge. Left foot is back up off the ball of the heel. Drop down into your lunge and step in, lift the knee. Step back and lift the knee. Now if you need balance help, hold onto your chair rather than holding onto your weights. Now that knee that lifts becomes a développé, so we extend the leg straight. Back, développé. Now, as we keep this going, I want you to decide, do you want to add a bicep curl here? Then a side raise, and then a front raise. So obviously this works our muscles, but it focuses on different balance. My body center of gravity is different with each of these movements that I do. Let's do 2 more. Which is actually going to give us 6 lunges. One more in each position. And take a break. So I was really feeling it in this standing leg all the way down into my ankle. It's that leg that gets the most work here. So let's try the other leg, just with the knee lift, no arms. So we take it into the lunge and lift the knee up. Back into the lunge and lift the knee. Good. Woo. This is my harder leg to balance on for sure, so I really have to focus and concentrate. Now, if you're ready, we'll développé, so extend that leg to straight. Développé is a ballet term. Sometimes it's pronounced développé, means to open up. Now, you want to try the arms. We have a bicep curl. We have a side raise. We have a front raise. Oh, I know this is a lot. It's a lot of balance. Two more of each arm movement, 6 lunges to go. One more of each. Woo. I'm struggling on this side. We've got this. And relax. Nice job, everybody. Okay, step back into that wide Wu Chi. Bring the weights at your chin. Sink down into the legs. We've got a halo. So we go to the right, around the back of the head, and back to the chest. To the right. Now, if your legs are really screaming, really talking to you, you can straighten your legs and do it right from here. Or we're holding that knee bend to work the strength of the quads and glutes. Feel your core working here, shoulders and triceps. 2 more this direction. Take a break for the legs, inhale up. Exhale, sink back down. Reverse that halo to the left and around. Nice job. We've got 8 this direction. There's 2. The weights are too heavy, set 1 down and just hold on to 1. Keep breathing through that rotation. 3 more. Good, 2 more. Last one. And then relax, take a break for those legs, release the arms. We are going to be working the triceps through a lift behind. My 5s are a little bit heavy for this, so I'm going to grab my 3s. So we have our lighter weights. Bring your feet tight together, parallel. Sit down into chair pose. Lift your arms up. So we're activating the shoulders and the triceps. We lift up and hold, halfway down. Up and hold, down. Up and hold, down. Up and hold, down. 8, down. 7, down. 6, down. 5. And I'm not lowering all the way down, just halfway. 3, 2, 1. Single pulses. Up, up, up. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. Rise up out of the legs. Take a nice shoulder roll. Excellent. Right foot is in front. Left foot steps back. Supported lunge position. If you want, you can double up those lighter weights. So we're here supported. We're going to open the arm out, 2, down, 2. So your choice is to just work single arm. So we have to really activate our core. Or you can split the weights up and do both arms at the same time. I'll let you decide where you want to put the focus into working both arms for upper body strength, or single arm to focus more on core. Because when we hold one arm away from our body loaded, our core has to fire more. Last 4. And I have my body on a little bit of a forward lean, so I'm getting the back of my shoulder, not the top. One more time. Up and down. Now bend that elbow, tricep kickback. Straighten, bend. Straighten, bend. I have 2 3-pounders. It's starting to feel a little heavy. So as I finish this set, I'm going to quickly switch one hand, one weight out to finish. 8, 7, 6. Back of the shoulder is firing as a stabilizer. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step that back foot in. All right, let's switch your lunge position. Step your right foot back. Option to load both weights in that right hand. We'll open out and down. I have my body in a forward lean, supported here on the thigh. You can bend your elbow if you need to here to shorten the lever to make it a little easier. Or you can choose to go ahead and work both arms at the same time. Lots of options. Up and down. If you're working the single, I want you to feel your core bracing, keeping your spine neutral. Abs are really zipped up. We have 6 more on this side. And we're going slow and controlled. 4 more. This front quad is working to keep the lunge position. 3. 2 more this side. Last one. Up and down. Now the elbow draws back. Tricep kickback. Straighten bend, straighten, bend. Nice job. I'm gonna have to take one weight out, 10 reps to go, 9, 8. Woo, really feeling these. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Come on up, roll those shoulders. And then we're coming down onto our mats. I want you to bring a light pair of hand weights with you. We're going to do the Pilates side kick series. So we're really going to work through the hip. I'd like you to lay on your right side. Your bottom leg is bent about 90 degrees. Your top leg is extended straight and your kneecap facing forward. So make sure you don't turn your kneecap up to the ceiling and roll your hip back. We can be up on the elbow, or we can come all the way down and relax and gently support the head. All right, the leg raises, lowers. Now you can take 1 or 2 weights and set it right on your outer thigh. So you're lifting a little bit of resistance. Outer thigh, medial glute working. Up, down, up. We have 8 to go. 7, 6, 5, get up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring this leg forward, flex your ankle, 2 pulses, point your toe and pull back. So it's flex and point. 2 pulses, draw back. 2 exhales, inhale. Good, 5 more. Are you feeling those hips? We've got hip flexion with slight hip abduction and hip extension. I lost count, 1 more. Now a ronde, we come forward, lift, and circle around. Forward, lift, and circle. Now make sure you're not moving your pelvis. I want everything locked in. Yes. 4 more this direction. Circle doesn't have to be big. 3 more. 2. 1 more. And relax. Bend your knees. You're stacking your knees for clamshell. Your feet stay tight together. And we open, close. Open, close. You can use the weight. Give yourself a little extra resistance. 10. 9. Squeeze that glute. 8. Woo, uncle. 6. 5. This is our last hip exercise on this side. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Now coming into a side plank right on this side, you can stay on your elbow or you can come up to your hand. You can keep your knee on the ground or you can stack your feet and come up into a nice full side plank. 30 seconds to hold. We're breathing. Good job, everybody. 20 seconds to go. Nice and strong through the shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax down. Ooh, nice job. Okay, take a moment to switch to come around to the other side. Bottom knee is bent about 90 degrees. We can be up on this elbow or we can be all the way down. Find a comfortable position. Straighten the top leg. Your kneecap is facing forward, not up to the ceiling. And lift the leg. Up, down, up, down. Option to add a weight. So in the Pilates Sidekick series, the most important thing is to keep your pelvis from moving a lot and rocking. And to keep your body, everything stacked. So we're not rolling back and collapsing. Abs are really zipped up. 6, 5. Squeeze this medial glute. Outer thigh, tensor fascia lata muscle. 2, and 1. Now sweep the leg forward, flex the foot. 2 pulses, pull back and point. Flex, flex, pull back and point. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. We have hip flexion and hip extension, but your abductors are really squeezed tight. So they're the stabilizers. Good job. Exhale, exhale, and point. 4 more. Now, obviously, if you guys need to take a break, you can take it at any time and rest. 2 more. Exhale, exhale, inhale. 1 more. Ronde. Sweep forward, up and around. Forward, up and around. Woo! I'm really feeling these now. 5 more. Try to keep that pelvis locked down. Last 4. 3. I think I can hear you guys groaning all the way from Minneapolis. 2. And 1. Good. Stack your knees. Clamshell. Feet stay together. Open, close. Open, close. Option to add a weight. I don't think I need that. The body weight of my leg is plenty here. 10 to go. 9. 8. Last hip exercise. 6. 5. Try not to rock back. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Okay, coming into your side plank. You can stay on your elbow. You can come up to your wrist and leave that bottom knee bent, or stack the feet. We have 30 seconds. Nice and strong, guys. Breathing. Really stable through your shoulder. 15 seconds to go. Woo. Almost there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it on down. Woo. Come into child's pose. Just relax those shoulders, take a nice stretch for the lats, and breathe. And then we're going to be coming onto our belly to work the back muscles. So come all the way down onto the abdominals. Bring the arms by your side, your palms facing your legs, and we'll lift the chest up, down, up, down. Lift. Now take a look at your head position. Make sure you're not looking forward. You're looking down at the floor. Up, down. We have 8. Active legs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Palms back underneath your shoulders. Press yourself back to child's pose or to a cat stretch, just to give your lower back a break. And then come into that nice, comfortable all fours position. Option to take a hand weight, place it underneath your left knee or behind your left knee. Give it a grip. Bring that leg up. Pulse the heel up to the ceiling. Up, up. Now you don't have to use the weight, but it does give you a nice little bit of extra resistance. And because you have to grab it, it works your hamstring a little bit more by tensing the back of the leg. Option to lift your right hand off the mat. Just hold it forward. We have 8 more little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand comes down. Knee comes down, and then we'll switch that leg, or switch the weight to the other leg. I'll flip around to face that other direction. So grab the weight behind the knee, pick the leg up, flex your foot, pulse, pulse, lift. So we are working through hip extension here to fire the medial glute and the hamstring. Option to lift your left arm. Up, up, up. Now really try not to sag your lower back. I want you to pull your abs in. Brace everything really tight. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand comes down. Knee drops down. Now we need to stretch those hamstrings. So let's tuck the toes, lift the hips up into downward facing dog, and unfold those legs. That should feel great after that last exercise. You can drop your elbows down to the floor for a dolphin pose if your wrists are getting a little tired here. And just hold and breathe. You can also do a forward fold if you're struggling with the down dog, or hold your down dog with your hands on your chair. So we did a 30-second side plank on each side, so I want to do a 1-minute full plank. So let's drop your knees down to the floor. We can choose to come from the elbows, from the knees, from the toes, or up onto the hands. We have a 1-minute plank wherever you're at, starting now. And we can add any variations. So maybe you like to raise a leg up and down. Or maybe you'd like to touch the opposite elbow and switch. Or a little combination. You can tap your foot to the outside of your mat and switch. And we breathe the entire time. Try not to slump down into your shoulders or your back. So I want you to push everything up so your body's straight as a board. We have 30 seconds to go. If you need to take a break, take it. If your wrists are getting tired, come on down to your elbows. Keep holding, guys. Woo. If you're up on your toes, contract your thigh muscles so your knees are really straight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come down. Press back to your child's pose. Great job, everybody. Okay, we are going to transition onto our backs, and I'd like you to have heavier hand weights for chest presses and chest flies. So I've got some 8-pounders, which I'm going to go ahead and grab those. So we're down onto our backs, nice neutral spine. And then touch your weights together so that they're touching at the top. Your palms are facing in. This is called the A press. So as you bend your elbows, bring them down toward the floor, and they look like a goalpost. Then as you press up, they touch together. Inhale as we come down, down, 2, exhale, up, 2, down, 2, exhale, up, 2. Now level 1, I just want your feet to be on the floor, but abdominals contracted. Level 2, knees are up in tabletop. And if you look at my tabletop, my knees are right over my hips. So this is incorrect table with your knees crunched into your body. You want those knees right over your hips. Your knees are bent about 90 degrees. Your toes might be a little higher than your kneecaps, so your legs aren't like this either. Down and up. Level 3, we're going to add a leg extension forward. So we slide one leg out and bring it in. And switch, slide out and in. You can also do level 3 with your feet on the mat. Looks like this, slide out and bring it in. Then other side, slide out and in. Last level, level 4. Both legs go long at the same time and in. So you choose the level that works for you or mix and match. Inhaling and exhaling, we have 6 more repetitions. Working the chest, shoulders, and triceps, the abdominals and back. 4, and up. 3. Nice job, everybody. 2 more. And last 1. And rest. Feet come back to the mat. Set your weights next to you on the floor. Bring your fingertips gently behind your head, coming across opposite elbow to knee for a bicycle, and down, other side, opposite elbow to knee, a little quicker pace. 1, down, 2, down. Now, if you're feeling like you need to regress this a little bit, you can just do the upper body and keep your feet on the floor, coming across and across. If you'd like to progress this, your knees are in tabletop, and you add that single leg extension as we did in the last exercise. Now really try not to pull on your neck. Your head is relaxed into your fingertips. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Feet down. Now bring your knees and your feet to touch. As we come up into a small bridge, lift the hips up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. Now the feet are tight together. This makes the range of motion very small. Now your choice is to stay with both legs, or use the right leg, take your left leg off the floor, lift up, halfway down, up, halfway down. 3. We're working hip extension. So along our theme of the day, strengthening the glute and hamstring. 10, 9. If you're getting tired, set that other foot back to the floor to finish. Exhale up. 4 more. 3. We're going to make a quick switch to the other side. 2 and 1. Switch legs. Lift up, down, up, down. Woo, my right leg just said thank you for giving me a break. Now try not to grip the floor with your hands. You might even be able to take your hands off the mat so you're not using your arms for this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Doesn't have to be big. 3, 2. Both legs lift and lower. 8 to go. Up, down. 7, 6. Woo. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax all the way down. Take your hand weights for skull crushers. So arms are shoulders width apart, palms are facing in, so everything's parallel. Your elbows stay still. As we bend the elbows, the weights come toward your ears, and then we press back up. 2 counts with the music. It goes down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. And you can keep your seat on the mat or lift your hips up and hold a bridge as you do these skull crusher exercises. Down and up. Isolating those triceps. Inhale. Exhale. 8 repetitions to finish. 7. Shoulders are still. 6. Maybe squeeze those hips up a little higher for your last 4 reps. Down and up. 3 more. Hip extension, tricep work. 2 and 1. And relax your hips down, relax your weights off to the side. Bring your knees to tabletop, squeeze them tight together, brace your elbows down onto the floor. Drop your knees over to the right side, bring them back up to the center, to the left, down and up. Now sometimes this feels like a nice back massage. So you should feel a little bit of gentle pressure into your sacrum, into the back of the glutes a little bit, into the lumbar spine. Three more. Shoulders stay still on the mat. 2 more. Nice oblique work. 1 more each side. And come to center and relax those feet onto the mat. All right, finishing with some nice flexibility work today. If you have your yoga strap, I'd like for you to grab hold of that, bring it back down with you on the mat. Take your right leg up into that strap, extend. Opposite foot can be on the floor, knee bent, or extend your leg straight. So the first stretch is for the hamstring. We are in hip flexion. So we have a nice range of motion forward for that hip. And just breathe. Now we'll bring this stretch into the IT band, which runs to the outside of your hip. It's used for hip abduction mostly. So holding onto your strap with the left hand, bring your leg across your body a little bit, but we're not twisting. So it's just the leg coming across and hold. We have 15 seconds remaining holding our IT band stretch. And then slowly bring it back to center. Hold 15 seconds right in the middle. See if you can go a little deeper. Relax that muscle, let it go. And then holding your strap in the right hand, we'll take the leg out to the side to open up through the inner thigh. Horizontal abduction of the thigh. You're still getting that hamstring into the stretch as well. Both shoulder blades are in the mat. Both hips are down. Abdominals engaged. "15 seconds holding your outside leg stretch. One more deep breath in. And then come back to center. Hold 15 more seconds right in the middle. And then we'll prepare to stretch the hip into a figure 4 stretch here. Or you can roll over and take a pigeon pose if you'd like, if you prefer that stretch and can get a deeper hold. So we'll take this right ankle, bring it across the left thigh, and bring both knees right up into the chest and hold. Just relaxing and breathing. So we use these glutes in a lot of exercises today. So we want to let that muscle tissue release and stretch and lengthen. "15 seconds to hold our hip stretch. And then as you relax down, take your feet about as wide as your mat, your knees as wide as your mat, and we'll do some windshield wipers. So drop your knees to one side, drop your knees to the other side. Just range of motion all around for the hips. And then we'll take our hip stretches, our hamstring stretches to the other side. So your left foot, place it in the strap, extend that leg up. Bottom knee can remain bent or you can extend it out long. Hold that stretch. Give us one more little 5-minute song here to finish. And play. And just notice how this left side feels in the hamstring. How tight you're feeling today. Just relax everything, let it go. And then we're prepared to move this into the IT band. So if you're holding onto the strap with your right hand, you'll pull it across the midline of the body just a little bit. Oh my, that is really tight for me today. So the IT band runs from the outside of your knee down on your tibia, which is what the T stands for. And it goes all the way outside the leg and attaches up here on the ilium, the hip. So the iliotibial band. And it can get super tight. So it's really good to stretch, to keep that a part of our flexibility routine. All right, let's bring that leg back up to the center. Hold it 15 seconds here. If you're watching later on YouTube, a really good idea just to pause these stretches and to hold them longer if you have the time. And then we'll take this leg way out to the side, holding onto the strap with the left hand. Open it up. And breathe. Now try not to tense the muscle, the adductor. You want to really relax through those inner thighs. "15 seconds. And slowly bring that leg back up to the middle. We'll hold 15 seconds here. One final stretch for the hamstring. And then preparing for your figure 4 stretch, where you can roll over and take a pigeon pose. We'll cross that left ankle over the right thigh so your knee is open. Pull both knees up to the chest and hold. Just relax and breathe. Allowing your heart rate to slow and your breathing rate to slow as well. Last 15 seconds here. And then lower those legs down, bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees open and close like butterfly wings. And then relax them open and hold. 15 seconds, just relax those hips. And if you need more time here this morning, no rush to rise. Otherwise, we'll come up to a comfortable seat, maybe rolling over to your side to get there. Press yourself up. Simple cross-leg pose. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Last breath in, press the palms together and draw your thumbs into heart center. Thank you so much for joining me this morning for LisaBug Mind Body Blend. I hope the body felt great today. If you have a minute to stay on with me, please join me for a little check-in. Otherwise, I'll see you in yoga and in our HIIT classes later on in the week. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day.